So I just posted a video and half of like the sound is out, which is hilarious. This is where they just tell on themselves. They really do. They just do. That said, I'm going to try to put it in a very quick nutshell. Tay Lynch put out a collective reading, and I absolutely love her, and I adore her, and I appreciate her because she's been one of one that has truly supported me and allowed me on her platform to deliver a minute portion of my testimony, which has been blurbed out. And who knows, maybe this video will be too. And I appreciate her. I appreciate her more than she'll probably ever know. More than she'll probably ever know. Saved my life in so many different ways. But when it comes to the reality in reference to my testimony and what I know what I'm here to do, yeah, absolutely. I know exactly what I'm here to do. And I don't feel I'm chosen. I don't feel as though that I'm an earth angel. I don't play on that stuff. I do not, by any means. Now, to each their own. But for me personally, like, all glory goes to God and what he did by sending his son down to die on the cross. Jesus Christ. Okay. Christ is king. I'm not king. I'm not a prophet. I'm not a Messiah. I am Amanda Schooler, and I am a daughter to God. All right. And I am a sister to Jesus. That is what I am. And I realize that we live in a world that doesn't want you to realize the same thing that I've realized, to where you can tap in to your higher self, your highest self, and live the life that you were designed to live here on earth. They don't want you to know that, right? And I'm here to show people that. That's what I'm here to do. And it's just that. There's no winner. There's no loser. It's all sides learning to come together if they have an open mind to do it. If they're willing to let go of their ego, their flesh, their pride, their greed, and, take accountability in the areas that they need to. Some will, some won't. I recognize that. But when it comes to my story, my testimony, what I'm here to do, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Every day, every minute of the day. Do I fall short? Every single day. Do I fail? Every single day. Do I push the envelope? Every single day. Do I hold myself accountable? Every single day. Do I talk to God? Every single day throughout the day. But do I feel like I'm here to push religion, to push spirituality, to push anything down people's throat? Absolutely not. Am I here to love unconditionally? Absolutely. That's technically what we're all here to do, but some people have got lost along the way, right? And I was one of those people too that got lost along the way. 333, as they say that. I got lost along the way. Very much so. But I do realize that my entire life has been like a conglomeration of things to put me in a place where I can carry the perseverance, the fortitude, the aptitude, the emotional intelligence, the voice, right? And there's so many different things. But do I realize that? Yeah. Does it get hard? It does. I don't like the limelight. I don't want nothing to do with it. I really don't. And I hate that part of it. I like to keep to myself. I like to live a very simplistic life. And I don't like that portion of it. And I talk to God all the time about it because I don't. You're never going to see me promote none of that in reference to myself, platforms, money, and all that. Like, I just don't. I just want to help people elevate. I want to help people love themselves for their flaws and everything that they've been through, and recognize that we're all not perfect. Like, when it comes to like people in my past, for example, like my ex, like I know, like, I know. And again, I'm not just like going to say my ex, but like my friendships and colleagues and people, like, I know so much about them that even they may not even know about themselves. right? But do I realize the mechanics of how this world operates and how they make you do things that you don't want to do? Yeah, I do, because I've been there, I've done that, and got that t-shirt, right? So I'm not going to hold that against them. Why would I? I did the same thing. And so these are things that like just don't make sense to me. They don't make sense to me, so I don't operate in it. If something doesn't make sense to me, I'm not going to operate in it. I'm a manifester, but I'm also a realist. I am. And recognizing the reality of the world that has been constructed around us and what they're doing. And so I move and operate in that. I know the control that I have, and I move and operate in the control that I have, but I don't give anybody control within me, but I know how I have to operate in their control to have the system bend to me, essentially. And I've learned that in the last few years. By the grace of God, with my intuition, with my discernment, with my gut, with my ability to see patterns, synchronicities. The light just flickered. Listen to foresight, hone in on my thoughts inside my head in reference to recognizing things that I should say, things that I should table, things that I should wait and feel through. And so again, it's one of those things like there is no winner in this. There's no winner. There's no winner. There's no loser. The realization is that you have to figure out what makes you happy. Period. What is it going to take for you to look in the mirror and be like, you know what? I'm proud of who I am. Even with my flaws, even with my bad decisions, even with the seasons that I don't want to talk about, right? Because until you get to a place where you own those seasons, you're holding yourself back from being who you were always supposed to be. Why? Because every season you learn something through. I guarantee you, if people could just sit down and have a conversation with me and be like, hey, these are the seasons. This is what I've been through. I'm like, okay, this is what you learned at that season. This is what you got going on in that. Boom, 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 boom. I will help you move on past that season. I guarantee you, for free. I'll do it for free. I will do it for free. Hit me up in the DMs. Hit me up in the messages. I got you. I'll look at them. Some of them are really weird, though. I go lie. They're weird. And so I don't respond to them. I just don't. Sorry, guys. I love ya. But hit me with some genuine. I got you. I love you guys. I hope this video resonated. And hopefully the sound bites don't flicker.